Hey, I have never really written a script for a video before, and I still haven't. This is something I've been thinking about talking about for a long time now, and it just hasn't really came to me. I don't think I have a big enough viewer base. I don't have a big enough fan base for me talking about this to have any relevancy. I'm pretty sure people won't care. And I could go through with what I want to do, and people will probably barely notice because I do not have a viewer base whatsoever. But regardless, I want to get it out of the way and make a video on it for the maybe 5 Kleinen fans out there. Just about this topic anyway, and I wanted to talk about it even though I know my videos don't usually get a lot of traction. If someone in the same scenario as me sees this, maybe it'll help, I don't know. As you guys probably know by now, I am transgender, and while I have talked about it a little bit on the channel, it's not something I've really gone into a lot of depth about. I have made videos before in the past that are about, like, Trans Day of Visibility, and I've celebrated that in different ways, and I've made just videos talking about how I'm trans, but I haven't actually, I don't think I've really addressed it fully. And I also haven't in a long time, and because of that I get misgendered a lot on streams, and I want to change that because it annoys me. As of the time I was recording this, last night I had like an epiphany, I guess. I was laying awake, it was like 2 a.m. I was just thinking to myself that I do not feel comfortable in who I am and want to change that. Because this is my YouTube channel and I run it. No one here tells me what I can or can't do except me and YouTube's stupid guidelines. So, as far as I know, YouTube's guidelines don't allow me to not be transgender. As far as I know, it's just some crazy shit going on. So, the point being, there is going to be a change. Probably a few that I don't know how much people are going to be on board with. I have no idea. But again, it's my channel. I used to look after YouTube as being a career, but a little me was way over in on her head. And even that, like, I'm thankful for the almost 700 subscribers I have at this point, but we are not on a career path, fellas. That's not happening. And at this point, I do YouTube mostly as a hobby, so, you know, I don't care what happens at this point. If I lose viewers because I want to be comfortable in my own skin, fuck you. I will be comfortable in my own skin. It's my own YouTube channel. It's not something I've really talked about a lot because it's not something I want to focus my channel around. Of course, it's a big aspect of me, and like I've had the flag in the background and shit like that. I've added subtle hints to it, but I haven't really made it very obvious, especially not in a long time, just because I haven't talked about it in a long time, because all of my ideas for Trans Visibility Day are kind of over now and I don't know what to do. I would upload this video on Trans Visibility Day, but A, I don't remember when that is. I probably should, but I don't remember. And B, it's probably not soon, and I don't want to wait that long. Part of the reason I'm recording this now is because on the day I'm recording this, probably the day it's uploaded to, I would hope, it's February 1st, so we're still pretty early into 2023, and this is a way I want to start 2023 out. You know what I mean. I don't want to get halfway through the year and change it, and as cheesy as it is, I like the idea of this being a new year, new me, whatever, even though it's the same fucking person. It's just not the person I've put on YouTube. I should also clarify that the type of content I do, the way I do commentary, the videos I upload, they're all still going to be the same. That it's not like it's going to change because of this. I just want to start voice training and shit like that, which will obviously be a noticeable difference. So, yeah. And at first, it's not like it's really going to be noticeable in the first place, because I'm just starting out voice training, so it's not really... It's very feminine. It still sounds a lot like me, I think. I don't really know tips on voice training, how to make it sound better. I have no fucking idea. I like the fact that it still sounds a lot like me, though. I think the style of commentary that I have will still be retained with the voice I give. It's just not this... now. It sounds a lot more feminine to me, I think, and that's something that makes me happy. I don't know if other people care. I like it. I don't know, it's just a change I want to make. It's a change I've been wanting to make for a long time, but I've always been scared or anxious or what other people will think of my voice, especially when it comes to like friends who watch my YouTube channel and haven't heard me do the voice before. But now that I've talked it out with friends and all that, it's time that I want to move it towards my YouTube channel and actually start using a different voice and all that. And for the viewers, if it's weird for you guys, don't like feel bad about it, because it's weird for me too. Doing the voice for this extended amount of time and doing a video with it feels weird, because I've never done this voice unless I'm talking to myself. So doing my normal commentary in it for an extended period of time feels weird. Anyway, that's mostly really what I want to say in this video. I made this big elaborate piece of shit to say that I'm starting voice training, and I don't think I have a big enough fan base for this to even be a problem. I probably could have just started doing a different voice anyway and not make a video about it, and people probably just would not really have noticed or cared, because I do not have a big viewer base. But it's still something I wanted to talk about and wanted to make a video on. And because for a long time, if anyone else watching this is struggling with the same issue, for a long time I was scared to do a different voice, like in front of my friends, shit like that. If you do a different voice in front of your friends, and if you start voice training and they think that it's weird or they laugh at you or anything along those lines, they're not your friends. Those are dipshits. You don't listen to them. But anyway, this YouTube channel has been always a project of mine, and I didn't want to let what other people expect from me to get in the way of that, because I have had the same voice for a very long time. This voice here has been the voice that's been running the YouTube channel for 7 years, so you guys are probably pretty used to it by now. It's also a lot louder and clearer than the Fem voice, so I need to work on that too. But the thing is, this voice, this lovely one, is the one that you guys are all used to, and the one that you've gotten used to hearing for 7 years. None of you have been watching my channel for that long, but that's how long I've been uploading for. I think. How long ago was 2015? Yeah. It's 7. I'm right. I'm so smart, guys. Wow. But anyway, yeah, YouTube has always been my project. It's always been my thing that I want to do. So I'm gonna do what I want. All in all, what I want to say is I'm the same fucking person. It's just a different voice. That's the whole thing. That's basically what the whole video is trying to spit at you. And I have a video that I'm editing right now where I have my old voice in it. That'll come out after this, just because I want to upload this on the 1st of February, because it's still pretty early in the year. And the other video is a fully fleshed out compilation and is taking fucking years to edit. So this will come out before that, but that video will come out later, but that'll probably be the last video that I use my normal voice in. And like I said, it's weird for me too, and it's something I'm also going to have to get used to, because I had the same thing when I was transitioning to my preferred name and getting rid of my dead name. It felt like I was leaving something behind, and this sort of does too, because I've had the same voice, you know, my whole life, and now I'm getting rid of it. And it was the same thing with my dead name. You had the same name your whole life, and then you're getting rid of it. But I feel a lot better being called by my preferred name than my dead name. So even though it feels like I'm getting rid of something that I've had for a long time, I'm sure it'll probably work the same way, where I'm more comfortable using my preferred voice than I am my normal voice. It's not that I don't like the voice God gave me. I think it's a nice voice. I think it's very smooth to listen to. If I was a guy. I'm not. By the way, any hate comments I get in this video, you're getting sent to the Shadow Realm immediately. I'm not standing for your bullshit. If you're watching this video and you're going down there to comment some transphobic shit, you can leave. You're wasting your time. Your comment's gonna get fucking sent to Brazil instantly. I'm not standing for that shit. I'm not gonna reply to you or anything. It's just getting deleted, so don't waste your time. Go find something better to do with your fucking life. And for the people who aren't like leaving hate comments, obviously I want to thank you guys for being supportive. There have been a lot of consistent viewers that have been here for a couple years now, which is nuts to me at this point. But thank you to the people who are supportive and the people who have continued to be supportive throughout my YouTube situation with me being transgender and, you know, shit. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate your support a lot, more than I can probably express, but know it's there. Anyway, just yeah, thank you guys for your support, and I will love to enjoy making content for you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do, but I need to make sure I'm comfortable in doing it. And I hope that's something people understand. If it's not, I've lost faith in humanity. And part of something that I wanted to get rid of is I've started to form Kleinden up as like a persona, almost. If you guys didn't know, which I'm not concerned about sharing it, because I've already shared it on social media before, my real name is McKenna. I've had people think my real name is Kleinden before. I don't know how the fuck you get that. My real name is McKenna. My YouTube name, gamertag, social media, online, whatever, is Kleinden, but when I would go to upload videos, I would differentiate the two. It wouldn't feel like me, it'd feel like I was putting on an act, almost. A while ago, I started to differentiate the two, and I would make Kleinden feel like more of a persona than the person I actually was. It didn't feel like it was me, it felt like someone who I became to record YouTube videos, but the second the cameras went down, it didn't feel like I was the same person I was when I was recording, and I also wanted to get rid of that feeling because it fucking sucked and it drained the life out of my YouTube career. So I want to fuse McKenna and Kleinden back into the same person so that it doesn't feel like I'm putting on an act. I really wasn't. I act the way I do on videos usually, but again, I wouldn't be using this voice, I'd be using a different one. It didn't feel like Kleinden had a gender, really. It's a weird thing that I made in my head that Kleinden was a different person than me. It's not. I'm Kleinden, I'm McKenna. Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is, I was laying awake at night and realized there was something about my life I was unhappy with, and instead of dealing with what made me unhappy and just like fucking taking the punches and not doing shit about it, I'm deciding to do shit about it. And I am going to do what makes me happy because it's my YouTube channel and it's my project, and I will do what I want. Fuck you. I know I joke around a lot on the channel, but when it comes to a serious moment, I really appreciate all of you guys' support. For everyone who has supported me through this, thank you so much, and I will love to enjoy making more content for you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do in my free time, but it's going to be a little different, not much, to be honest. You just gotta get used to hearing a new voice. Maybe this is nicer to listen to than the other. Maybe this is nicer to listen to than the other one. I don't know. Which one do you guys like better? The feminine voice or the one where I don't do shit to it? Doesn't matter. I'm not taking your input because I'm doing the feminine one anyway, because it makes me feel more comfortable. Yeah, fuck your input. Fuck you. Anyway, that's it. That's the whole video. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. Kleinden out. Woo!